Hello you all, welcome back to another video. My name is Rayshawn. For those of you who don't know me, people call me Ray. So in today's video, I will be giving you this look right here. This look is so beautiful. It just came out so amazing. I love this makeup so much. This is going to be a talk through. This is basically like a makeup therapy video. I just want to kind of come on here and talk to you guys, talk about the makeup products I'm using. This definitely will be an affordable makeup slay, okay? An affordable glam makeup, however you want to call it, that's what this is. I'm always on here using like, you know, high-end Sephora and all that. Like, it's not even like that serious, you know? I am a creature of habit, so I do stuff like that. And so I'm like, let me just go and switch it up for them today and give them a slay on a budget. So that's basically what I did on today, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so that you'll be notified when I upload a video. And let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. I'm going to start off with my eyes. I'm going to be doing my eyes first today. To base my eyes, I'm going to be using the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer. This is the Healthy Skin line. This one is in the shade Java Deep 2. Okay, so for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette. This one is the first palette she came out with. This is how it looks. This palette does have names on the back, but I will not be calling them out. So yeah, so this is the palette in all of her glory. So I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. I'm going to be using it as my crease color. Okay. This is coming up real pigmented, like real pigmented is coming up super, like I really love this color a lot. This is perfect, perfect. The next color I'm going to use is this color right here. I'm going to place that color in my crease. Yeah, so placing this in my crease just like this. When you place the color in your crease, you don't want to overshadow your transition color. So you kind of want to keep it under the brow bone in the crease. So you kind of want to layer the shadows, if that makes sense. I used to love this palette. I still love this palette. I love it so much that I really want to get one for my kid. I've been saying that for like a year now. But I want to get one for my kid because the palette is just that great, honestly. It's a very good palette. If you all do not have the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette, whether it be volume 1 or 2, you should probably get one because they're really good. The quality is amazing. Like amazing. Morphe have come out with some palettes, some like maybe like 4 or 5 palettes, maybe more actually, but I just haven't been interested in them since. Like my last Morphe, my last Morphe palette was, I think my last Morphe palette was the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I bought it and then my friend bought one for me too. So I'm not taking this color all the way in my inner corners. I'm kind of taking it more than half, so maybe like a third, and under like maybe like a third in my crease, and I'm taking it maybe like to right here, but I'm not bringing it all the way in here. I kind of want to keep it open, kind of bright, not too dark. This looks amazing. So I'm gonna go back in with the first brush, and I just want to basically blend out the edges because I don't want it to look harsh. So I'm not adding any product, I'm just blending out the edges, literally. I'm gonna use this color right here. It hit pan, but I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit on my outer corners and the crease. So kind of keeping it real tight, like really, really tight. Just kind of taking it in. I just want to deepen it up just a little bit. I like this palette because it's not patchy. The colors just blend out amazingly, amazingly. The colors blend out amazing. This looks good, you guys. Let me know, because this looks good. Like, I barely even did anything. And this is looking good, right? It's looking good. So I'm going to spray my brush with the Scandinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. And I'm going to go in with a lid color. I don't even know what I'm gonna go in with. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's called Creamsicle, only because it was like right in my face. I'm gonna put this right on my lid. This mirror is so dirty. I'm trying to figure out like how. Over it. This looks so good. I feel like I gotta bring you guys something a little different because I literally bought you the same. It wasn't necessarily the exact same look, but it was like, they were really similar. So I'm like, I need to give the girls a little something more. I was like, Rashawn, use something else, okay? So I'm giving y'all a different look, using a different palette, different makeup. It's not really necessarily nothing new, but it is like makeup I don't use a lot on my channel. So I'm gonna put them in use today. And it's gonna be affordable. Now this palette is like $30 something, but it is in the mass side, which is the more affordable side. Cause even like NYX palettes be like $30. So, you know, which I don't know why. Morphe, I get it, but NYX, nah. Cause understand, you still NYX. Like, you're still NYX, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and add my mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Black Mascara to coat my lashes because I'm about to go in with my falsies. So I'm gonna definitely put my glue on first, and then I'm gonna go in with my lashes. So let me go ahead and go with my lashes. Typically, I just put my lashes on. That's like one of the very last steps. But I'm gonna go ahead and go on my lashes now, just in case y'all wanna see how I looked before. It's like, I'm definitely in better spirits than I was earlier, for sure, because earlier I was not in good spirits. I'm not gonna say I was like real down, but like those days do happen. Like, I don't care how many times somebody motivates you or you hear motivation, like, I don't care. Like, you're gonna have those days where you're down, like, period. Like, so don't not expect them. I'm not saying like expect to be down. Like, I don't want you to be in expectation of being down, but I want you to know that that is a part of reality. You're gonna be down sometimes. You're not gonna always feel the best. You're just not. But you still have to push forward. You still have to move on and pick yourself up. I'm not saying stay down, but you still have to pick yourself up and things like that, because you don't want to, again, bask in being down or feeling bad about something or whatever the case may be. And I'm gonna get to my next point. Let me find my tweezers. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lashes. These are my lashes right here. These are in the style Sky High. I will be wearing these today. When you're putting your lashes on, you want to put them as close to your natural lash line as possible. And I do mean as close. You don't want them to be all up on your eyeliner. If you put on lashes and your eyeliner like disappeared, then you put them too high. That's a sign that you put your lashes too high. Those lashes are affordable, girls. They are $10. So that's a part of the affordable look for today. They $10, okay? Okay, so for my primer, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. This is it right here, girl. It has been collecting dust because I have not been using it like that. But this primer it says that it mattifies, it hydrates, it blurs pores, it preps skin for lasting makeup, and it's impossibly silicone free, delivering all the benefits you'd ask for in a primer, and the one you never thought you could. Now, this primer is good. Like when I use this primer, that one time I think I was trying it out, I was using it like after that ever since. This primer is really good. I did pick this up from Walmart. Yes, I did. It's called the Impossible Primer because you would think that it is silicone because it feels like it and it looks like it. It literally feels like it and looks like it. It looks like a silicone primer. So if it say silicone free and it looks just like silicone, girl. You want to put this in areas where you feel like your pores are large. So that's basically like right here on your cheek area. This is where people's pores look the most enlarged. Right here in this area, right here. Not sometimes going all the way back, but maybe like right here. Okay, so now that we are prepped, I'm going to be using my foundation. So I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Foundation. This one is in the shade 535. And I think the actual name of this is called Espresso. This is called Espresso. So I'm going to be using this for my foundation. This foundation is full coverage. It does have an SPF of, I believe, 20 in it, 25. It is full coverage. You don't need a lot. This foundation does wear all day. So if you are looking for a long wear foundation, this one is it. This one is definitely a long wearing foundation. It doesn't move. To me, this foundation is beautiful. It is. It's beautiful. Like, I really like this foundation, and I've used it a few times. But yeah, so like I was saying a little while earlier, I was just saying that, you know, hold on. Every day is not going to be a day. Like, all I'm saying is, like, don't not expect to feel a certain kind of way or feel down sometimes, because that's going to happen. Sometimes you have good days and sometimes you have bad days. But like I said, you don't have to dwell in it, but they will come. And when they come, you know, you just got to just realize that it's normal. It's a part of life. And not just sink down into a sinkhole and be like, oh my goodness, this is happening to me. Like, why do I feel this way? Why does this happen to me? Because it's natural, it's normal, and it's normal for you to feel like that. That's why it's happening to you. So for my concealer, I'm going to be using a Radiant Cream Concealer. This is the Neutrogena Concealer once again. I'm going to use this with another concealer. This is in the shade Java Deep 2. And it's okay to talk to somebody. I know a lot of the times we don't talk to people, or some of us are very closed in or closed off. So we don't talk to people about our problems, like, because we like to walk around and, like, you know, we don't have no problems. We like to walk around like everything is fine. I don't have issues like everybody else, when the reality of it is that we do. Just like everybody else have issues, so do we. So do I. So do you. Because we're not perfect. And so if you feel like you need somebody to talk to, call your friend up and talk to them. Whether it be your mom, your dad, your favorite cousin, your best friend, somebody that you're close to, because typically you want to talk to somebody that you're close to. You don't just want to talk to anybody. You want to somebody that you can get it off your chest, because if not, you're gonna you're gonna be sad, you know, if not today, maybe sometime later, because you have to have a release. Everybody has to have a release. So that means taking counsel. I'm not saying go see a counselor, but for you, for those who are going through some dramatic experiences, then yeah. But for those who, like, this happens to me every so often, then yeah, I would say let it out by talking to somebody. You know, the Bible says cast your cares upon God, and it also says confess your sins one to another. Not saying that you sinned, okay? But for some people who do stuff and they feel like, I don't want to tell nobody because I don't want them to think this way of me or that way of me. You have to tell somebody. You can't just keep it to yourself because it's going to eat you up. So make sure that you take counsel, and whoever you need to take counsel in, but you have to do it. Make sure you have a release, whether that be crying or however your release is. You need to go ahead and do that. And I'm talking to myself too. I'm talking to me too, okay? For me, and I'm talking about me, I try to carry everything really, really well. That's how I am. So whatever I'm going through, I do it well. I go through it. You wouldn't even think I'm going through it. That's how. When you have lashes on, you have to lift your eyes all the way up because you don't want to get concealer on your lashes. That's why I like typically put them on last, because they can get really messy in the process. Okay, so everything is blended. This sponge just blends out everything so perfectly and so well that it's just, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I love it so much. I'm gonna set my under eyes using my Airspun powder. This one is in the shade called Naturally Neutral. I used to use Airspun faithfully. I'm talking about faithfully, religiously. So I'm gonna go ahead and set first. Some of the old songs. Powder to me smell good. A lot of people say it have like an old person smell to it, but actually it doesn't. I don't know what they talking about, but it doesn't. I know I look ghastly right now, but we're gonna fix that. So to set the rest of my face, I will be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Loose finishing powder. This is it. This one is in the shade called Dark 4. I'm gonna be patting this all over my face just to set the rest of my makeup.
I don't know what you mean, Miss Elsa.
So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. And this one is in the shade Golden Caramel. This one has a yellow undertone, which I absolutely like. This is how it looks. It says 16-hour wear. And I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna actually use my sponge. I'm gonna dip in it just like this. See, it's yellow, like golden tone. And I'm gonna press it underneath my eyes because I don't want it to be too white. But it's definitely gonna brighten me up even like more, but just not white, if that makes sense. So that's all we're gonna do. Mind you, we still got a bronze and things like that, so no worries. So this is the Morphe Glamour Bronzer in the shade Leader. This bronzer is for your face and body. This is how it looks. And I'm just going to bronze up my skin just real good. Real good because we looking ghastly, okay? For time's sake. don't talk about my problems, like almost like never, actually, like ever. The way I deal with stuff is I would just ignore you. Like, I don't want to talk to you, or I don't want to talk about it. I would just kind of like, I would basically like isolate myself. So I would isolate myself. So if somebody call me or try to talk to me, I won't answer unless it's like an emergency or something. Like, I will call you or answer the phone. But when I'm going through stuff, I don't really like talk about it at all. Like, at all. Like, I just like get real quiet or whatever the case may be, because that's just how I am, which is not good. Because like I said, you got to talk about it. You got to open up to people. You got to get it out and things like that. So now I'm going to go in with the Revolution Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer. This one is in the shade Deep. I'm just going to use a little bit of this because it is dark.
Some of the old songs.
You can see it too. Like, you can see it. And my under eyes are bright, but girl, we is different looking at today. Hopefully my camera don't got me looking light skinned. Y'all, I hate that. I do apologize in advance for looking light skinned or looking just not as dark as I actually am. I'm not saying I'm light, but I am dark skinned. Sometimes the camera don't always pick that up because I am using my phone to film. So I don't always look like I should look.
Been a long time.
I'm not one of them girls who want to look light skinned or lighter than I am. I'm not one of those girls. It just happens. But I can't stop filming because I have a camera actually. I literally have a Canon camera. I think it's like a Canon T60 something. I need to take it to Best Buy because, girl, I need to take my camera to Best Buy ASAP. Like, at this point, it needs to be. I need my camera.
As time goes by.
Because I still want to be snatched, but I want to be snatched in this. So now I'm going to go ahead and put some blush on. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend So Flush Blush in the shade Hot Frenzy. Using the same brush I actually bronze with.
For all time's sake.
I don't know what you mean, Miss Elsa.
Okay, so we are basically almost done with this makeup tutorial. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Scandinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. This is oil free. It is more of a mister.
As time goes by.
And yeah, so I'm going to take my sponge, whatever clean side I got. I'm just going to press in that spray because this is just going to really help melt in the makeup and, girl, have you looking just amazing. Like, remember I told you in my last video, I said I like to see dimensions. I like to see contour, shadows, you know, all of that in my face, the contrast. So I will be adding some highlight, and the highlighter I'm going to use, this is a oldie but a goodie highlighter. This is the Milani Face and Eye Strobe palette. I have mine in the shade number 3, which is Gold Light. This is the highlighter.
As time goes by.
This used to be my jam. Like, I used to love this highlighter so much. I used to use it so much. I'm going to be using it today for my highlight because this is a affordable makeup look. Y'all know I put my highlighter in the front of my cheeks now because I just like the way it looks.
Some of the old songs. For all time's sake.
To conclude this message, it's okay if you're having a bad day. It's okay, because today was that day for me.
As time goes by.
Today was definitely that day for me, and I don't know how I got out of it. I just, honestly, like, sometimes for me, I just basically, like, I gotta keep myself busy. Like, that's how sometimes I can get out of stuff. Like, I gotta keep myself busy. Like, I get into my work. Like, I start like promoting my business and taking pictures for my business. I'll pray. I don't stay in it for too long because I know that the best is still yet to come. So when I think about that, I'm like, Rashawn, don't trip, don't trip, don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Even though like I be tripping for real, you know what I'm saying? Like I be tripping for real, but I just be like, don't trip, don't trip. Like it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. Like I gotta tell myself that because sometimes you don't have people around you to tell you everything gonna be okay. You just don't have people to tell you that. So you gotta tell yourself that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use some mascara to coat my bottom lashes. So yeah, you know, do what you gotta do. Call your friend up, you know, go hang out, you know what I'm saying? Like go to brunch, go to dinner, do something for yourself, treat yourself, because you're going to need to do that. That's another way of like having a release, doing something for yourself, going out, go get your nails done, go get your toes done, go get a wax, go get a facial, you know what I mean? Like go shopping, whether it be grocery shopping, clothes shopping, purse, belts, shoes, makeup. It doesn't really matter as long as you're doing something for your... Okay, you guys, so this is the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I really did like how my makeup came out. It looks amazing. Like it looks so bomb. It's super neutral, but it's still glam. You know, I told y'all I like glam, so we definitely giving glam right about now. And these lashes just top this look totally off. Like we looking good, okay? So yeah, this is my affordable makeup tutorial. You can slay and not have to spend a whole bunch of money and still get that same look, honestly, if not better. So yeah, so this is just basically my makeup therapy video. I was going to sit here and just basically do my makeup and not even talk and just do a voiceover afterwards, but something was just like, just go ahead and talk to them. Just kind of just release yourself, because therapy is all about talking and just releasing those toxins and just getting out those things that might be in your, you know, your head and your heart and your soul and your spirit, and it's just like, let me just get this out because this is just what it is, okay? So I hope that you got something from this video. I'm glad I actually came on here to talk to y'all because y'all my friends now, and I feel like I can finally like open up and talk to y'all too. So that's a plus as far as like my channel goes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.